So, before we start talking about my plan for the changing of the channel, first of all, I want to apologize. What I am apologize for is like I am apologize, at least from my part, that I cannot keep the ID name, as in like I failed. That's just my personal feeling. But the more I think about it, it's like I wish I tried more back then. That's the first apology. The second apology is that I want to say sorry. In this change, there will be some of the content that I decided to delete. Probably some of you gonna think like, you did it again, you tried and you failed again. I mean, as in like, you tried and not be able to do it consistently, something like that. Yeah, I apologize about that too, because there will be some content that I'm gonna remove and change to other one, that hopefully this time I can do it consistently. I'm not gonna delete the archives or anything that I already uploaded. They will stay there, but I'm not gonna continue it probably, or just slightly change it a little bit. So, the very first obvious change is definitely the language. I want to reach a wider audience. I will still mix with ID, of course, but during a stream, it's like back then. If I do EN stream, I always write it as EN stream. But this time, it's the opposite. If I do a full ID stream, I'm gonna write it as ID stream. But the rest of the other streams, if I don't write it, it's English. Dia bakal lebih dominan pakai bahasa Inggris mulai ke depannya. Dia ngasih tahu begini, biar ke depannya kalau misalnya ada yang tiba-tiba orang baru kayak nggak bisa bahasa Inggris, langsung kasih link ini aja. Linknya stream ini. Ya nyoplok gitu. Yang berikutnya, so this is the one that I apologized before. Let me explain. Don't be sad yet. About the art revision, this was actually a trial for me, and somehow like people who sent it to me was like their artwork was like so good, to the point that I feel like, man, I guess I don't deserve to do revision content. Because I feel like my skill is not enough. Majority people who send the art for the revision are the people who are already so good with their art. I'm like, oh, what should I do? Everyone is so good. I cannot give any comment. Yeah, basically art too good, the teacher resigned. For the NIJISANJI ID sketch, instead of I call it as NIJISANJI ID sketch, I will probably still do this, but I cannot guarantee, because I feel like giving a label, something like, oh yeah, I have NIJISANJI ID sketch series, people will gonna keep demanding like, oh, where is the next episode again? Is the next episode? Where is the next episode? Something like that. So if I want to upload, yeah, I'm just gonna upload with random title. Changes will always be sad. You need to adapt with something new. And I'm doing this for me to be able to survive. I think no more Jawa stream. The next one, I've been on meditation lately and online surfing, trying to understand how to not to be shy to interact with people. if things goes well, there will be something in the end of March. Kadang tuh Cia tuh gemes gitu loh sama orang-orang yang kayak ngomong, ih apa sih? Ini ini boring banget, ngapain orang nonton gitu, kayak hello, excuse me. Kalau memang buat kamu itu boring, berarti itu memang bukan cup of tea kamu begitu. Karena tidak semua orang itu suka yang rame. Selera orang itu berbeda. Kalau tidak suka, pergi saja, tidak usah meninggalkan jejak kebencian. Wih. Next one, or probably the last one. Let's make some comic, I guess. I will upload it only in Twitter. If you want to repost it outside Twitter, it's okay, but please credit my YouTube. So instead of credit my Twitter, credit it to my YouTube. I'm still a VTuber, guys. Maybe if I got the permission and the consent, I will do a comic dub. I want to build my own identity. I want people that knows me will be like something like, oh, do you mean that from NIJISANJI that likes to play horror games and create comic? Then I want to be known like that. So I think I'm gonna more subtitle for the NIJISANJI ID sketch that doesn't have one yet. I want to add new hashtag. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay with Amicia comic, I guess. NSFW, I don't think I'm gonna make that one. If you make NSFW of Cia, it's okay, go ahead. I'm the type that I don't mind with any kind of NSFW, but keep it away from Amicia Michella. I actually planning to make original original character comic only for membership. I cannot guarantee yet because doing the NIJISANJI comic only is already very tiring question mark. But if I have extra time, I'm gonna make one for member only. NIJISANJI comic is weekly. Then probably the original comic things, I can make it at the most once a month. I guess that's all from me for today. That's my plan. Bye bye.